You're kidding. I recorded 20 minutes of myself talking and it deleted. No, I love that. No, I love it. I'm never recording on the computer again. I'm so done. I mean, I'm recording on it right now, but I was talking for 20 minutes and I don't know if anyone else's phone does that. It connects like the microphone and you have to like be like disconnect. It happens on FaceTime. So annoying. So I'm just gonna wrap up like what I said. I'm just gonna shorten what I said because at least I was able to record for 10 minutes after and finish my thoughts, but my whole life story going up until. Hey guys, so I'm going to be talking about my journey on how I became a dancer because of three major things: being a swimmer, dance moms, and Fortnite. Those are the three reasons I am a dancer to this day, and my minor in college is dance. And I'm going to tell you all about it. Shortened because I'm done. I was talking for 20 minutes and none of it saved. Yeah, so basically, I started dance like a lot of girls around probably age 3 or 4. But when I was 7, I had open heart surgery. So I had to quit dance. And I wasn't able to get back into it. And then in 2018, I was 13 and I wanted to join again. So I went back to my old studio for about a month and I was like really trying to get into it, but it just wasn't a good match for me. The teaching style there and just like the environment, it wasn't a good match for me and what I need and wanted. So I left there again after about a month. And then in 2019, I decided to join swim. I joined swim because I went to sleepaway camp and they taught us how to swim in the lake and I learned all the strokes and I was like, this is fun. I love to swim. I love the water. I am a Pisces after all. I'm a water sign. And so I was like, this is so fun. But the reason I didn't join any sports earlier was in middle school, everyone was picking their sport that they were going to commit to. They were joining the sports. And by 7th, 8th grade, I was like, it's too late for me. I can't join now. Like, everyone's committed. They're already a pro. They already know what they're doing. If I join now, I'm going to look stupid. That is not true, okay? But that's literally what I thought. And so I didn't join because I was nervous. I was anxious. I was like, I can't do it. I really wanted to join volleyball and also basketball, but I thought it's too late for me. But then I had figured out that I can swim on the club team of another school district. So in my head, I was like, I'm not going to know anyone. I can struggle. I can figure it out and not feel like people I know are judging me, which is normal and that's fine. But like, nobody cares that much. Like, it's fine looking back. But of course, I was 15. I was like, or 14 at the time. Yeah. I was 14. I was nervous. Everyone's awkward around that age. And so that's what I did. I joined at the other school district's club team. So after school. So I joined and I was really getting it. It was making sense. I was improving. And it was really fun. And so a month later, I had my first ever swim meet. And I was in 3 events. I was in 50 free, which is 2 laps of freestyle. I was in 100 free, 4 laps. And 100 backstroke, 4 laps of backstroke. My time for 50 free, and I know this because I was just looking at it for the video I recorded and it deleted. My time for 50 free was 38 seconds. People at my age at that point were around 30 seconds, probably. And like 8 seconds is a lot in swim. But hey, it was literally a month into me joining the team, so not bad. Could always be worse. And I'm not a competitive person. I was like, whatever. It's an individual sport. I'm the only one being impacted by this, which was nice, which is why I really liked swim, because I wasn't letting anyone down. I was just there. It was fun. And so at the swim meet, I was able to meet people around my age in the higher levels, because I was in the beginner level, so there were a lot of younger kids. And I was able to meet people at the swim meet that were around my age, and we started talking and hanging out, and I was like, it's so fun. So then in the next few weeks, I was able to move up to the next level to be with them. And that's where everything changed. It was 2019, right before COVID. It was perfect. That is a highlight of my life. Swim practice 4 times a week, seeing my friends, it was so fun. That was the time of my life. And we all got along so well. It was so fun. Then COVID happened, and we couldn't swim for a few months. And then we started swimming again in the summer. And I'll show you the visual I found from that time. This was the pool configuration. The red X's are a swimmer. This was how we had to be in the pool. 1 person at each side of the pool, 2 people in the middle, 6 feet apart. Swimming, you can't swim with a mask on. How it normally works at a practice is everyone's on one side of the pool in a line, and 1 person would go, you wait 5 seconds, the next person would start swimming, wait 5 seconds, the next person. We couldn't do that. We couldn't be all close on one side of the pool, so we had to spread out. It was insanity. Like, actually crazy. But that was that. And then August 2020, I wanted to join dance again. And so I tried a different studio this time. And everyone there was so kind and nice and helpful and patient. And I was also a musician all throughout high school. And even now I have my instrument here. I played at my school's hockey homecoming game this semester. I play alto saxophone, the smallest one. And I was like, okay, I'm a musician. I can count. I can keep up with the beat. Why don't I try tap? And let me go back. I also forgot to mention the reason I really wanted to join dance was I was watching Dance Moms all that summer. 2020, my show was Dance Moms, at least for the summer. And I was like, that's so fun. Like, I want to do that. That's so fun. Also, all throughout that summer, I was playing Fortnite. And there's Fortnite emotes. And I was like, I had my favorite emote that I would do. And it was this cutesy little dance with a shimmery, like, a little shimmer on the screen. And the music was so pretty, and it was like a cute little dance. And so I was like, I want to learn that. And so, because I was also watching Dance Moms, I taught myself the Fortnite dance. I was like doing it, and I was doing it for my mom, my grandparents, my parents. I was just like dancing to this Fortnite dance. And it was so fun. And I was like, I did that. I can do that. Wow, that's cool. I want to dance. Like, I want to try it. And my mom was like, are you going to quit after a month again? Like, are you going to stick with it? And I was like, I'll stick with it. Because in 2018, when I tried at my old studio again, I was doing hip hop. So this time I was like, I think I could do tap. Like, I get the beats. I'm a music. I can hear that in the music. And tap is very much like counting and the beats. So I joined tap, and it was so fun. My teacher was amazing and walked me through it. And then my friends in that class tried getting me to join the competition team. I was like, what? So I had bought I don't know if it's plywood or just wood. We went to Lowe's and we bought a huge piece of wood, maybe the size of a bed. And we moved everything around in the garage, and I set that up. And I set up one of those skinny mirrors from Target, like $10. and I turned on its side. I could only see my feet, and I practiced every single day. And I think this is where I left off in my last video that deleted. They wanted me to join the competition tap team with them. Competition. I have been here for a year, and you want me to compete now. My friends had so much confidence in me, and I just had to also have confidence in myself because, of course, I'll try it. I was always willing to try something new. So I went to that dance class's trial dance to see like what the level was like, what the teacher's like, and it was so fun. It was so hard, but it was fun, and like the music was fun and interesting, and it was like an instrumental electric swing song for a tap, and that was fun, different. And the same thing, I practice every single day, especially for the competition tap. And I can literally right now do that dance. My muscle memory, I have that dance engraved in my body. I literally have it memorized to this day. And that's 4 years later. I still have it memorized. I practice so much. I would be sitting in class and I would be in my sneakers tapping under the table. I would be at every rehearsal. I didn't miss a single one because I wanted to feel confident. And competition, that's a group effort. Swim is an individual sport for the most part. You could be in a relay or with a team, but it's an individual sport. If I get a bad time, 38 seconds, whatever. I'm not letting anyone down but myself. But I don't even care. With competition dance, we're a team competing for the goal of a trophy or whatever. At some dance competitions, you can win a fish, by the way. My studio won a few betta fish. Don't know how to feel about that, but that's a whole other thing. We're trying to win. I'm not a very competitive person, but because I was on the team and they might be competitive and they want to win, my teacher wants to win, I was going to put all the effort I could into that to make sure I was not the one falling behind and bring us back. So I practiced so much, and it showed. It was so good. We won first place at the 2 competitions we went to, and it was so fun and amazing, and I wanted to do more. I didn't want to just be in one dance or 2 dances that whole season. So the next year, I joined 3 more dances, or 2 more, something like that. I joined production, which is like the big company number. Everyone's in it, and it's high energy, like, yes, welcome to the show. And then I joined hip hop because I was like, I have the confidence. Hip hop is pretty like confident, swag, fake it till you make it. I thought I could fake it till I make it. I thought I can do that. And with that too, I practice. So I really wanted it, and so I put my mind to it, and I could do it. And it was so rewarding, and it was so fun. And that was my senior year. So I had 3 years of dance in high school, and then I got to college, and I wanted to keep dancing, so I was able to. All because, again, it's so funny, all because of Dance Moms and Fortnite, because I practiced a Fortnite dance. And so my first year in college, I did 2 tap dances, 1 jazz funk, hip hop, and maybe something else. I don't really know. But I've continued with tap a little bit, not as much anymore, because in college it's actually much harder, and it's very hard to like only have such little time to learn it, because it's, instead of the full year, half the year. And honestly have a lot more fun and prefer hip hop now. And I also last semester, for the first time ever, did jazz. Like, I do jazz funk, which is like hip hop, but jazz where you're like, the feet are pointed and the legs are legs, and maybe a turn. We did a turn and floor work. And I've never done that before. But again, I was like, I want to try it. And now another style I want to try is contemporary, but I just didn't get around to it this semester. And I want to next semester, hopefully, if they offer a easier one. And also next semester as like a 3 credit class to finish. Oh my god, also my minor is dance. I'm a dance minor. So that too, all of this butterfly effect or domino effect, I don't really know, leads me to being a minor in dance. Like, isn't that crazy how it all plays out? Anyway, so to complete it next semester, I'm taking the last class I need. I'm taking jazz dance. And I'm excited. I think it's gonna be so much fun. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. And I just was reflecting on my journey to where I am, how I got here. And I have show tomorrow. It's 11 the night before. I have to be on stage at 10 a.m. So I don't know when I'm waking up to do my hair and makeup, but I'm so excited. And I just can't believe all because I joined swim. That's, I think, the beginning of this. All because I joined swim, I grew the confidence to join a sport I thought it's too late for me. Like, I can't, they all have these years of technique classes. I can't, but I did. And you can too. If you're listening to this and you're like, it's too late. No, it's not. Even if you're an adult, they have adult dance classes at studios. Join. It's so fun. And all it takes is like a really good, kind, sweet, patient teacher to walk you through it. And yeah, practicing on your own. But that's my journey basically. And I'm so grateful I trusted myself and joined something that was scary. It's scary to start something new when you know everyone there already is like a pro. Why are there fireworks? Why are there fireworks? I mean, okay, yeah, it's the last semester. Wait, it's the last week of the semester. Hey guys, it's been a month and it's always I either forget to film an intro or end the video. This time I forgot to end the video. So that's what I'm doing now. Thank you for watching and I hope I inspired you because I'm feeling inspired after editing that. So yeah, thank you. Bye.